All right, so a really tough game out there. What were your initial thoughts when you walked back into the team rooms and had to debrief?
Just showering is just really disappointing. It's one of our worst performances. But credit the Thunderbirds were very good, and right from the word go, they had a super game and have earned the right to be in a grand final. So disappointing from our side, but we have a second chance, and we've got to make the most of that now, whoever that might be that we play.
Yeah. You talk about having to sort of earn that right to be in a final. What do you guys need to do in that game that you play next week so that you guys earn that right to be there alongside in a couple of weeks? It's about that hitting the court with that confidence and belief, and in some ways we hit the court with some hesitancy, and you hesitate and the game's taken out of your hands. So it's going back to what we know and what works for us and our game and that connection as a team and going for it. You just got to go for it, and you've got to bring that intensity, that finals intensity, right from the word go. I think we're somewhat on the back foot today. I think that's a big lesson. The big lesson today was Thunderbirds were just 100 miles an hour right from the first whistle, which is what finals netball is, and I think that we took a step back right from the start. Yeah. And you know you're able to beat them because you've done it before the first time you met them, so is there anything you can put that hesitancy down to?
You're on court there, Jo. Look, there's things that we probably did do. I had a good chat about it because it's a tough one, but I think it's that ability to change in the moment, just work the short and sharp and have the options there. It's simple stuff, and there's some execution, but revisiting some of our game that needs to be adapted out there.
There were lots of combos out on court today. Some of them obviously forced, some just trying to find those right answers. Jo, is there anything that felt sort of like the best combo, most effective out there to you on court today?
Not specifically. I feel like we've really prided ourselves on the variety we have out on court and our ability to utilise all 10 players. I thought defensively it was great to see Kate Eddy out there for a few more minutes than what she had last week, and she really brings that first ball contest, and I think that's something that we need across the transverse line. Thunderbirds are really good at keeping possession and then looking long into Romelda, but she's a really tall target for them, and it's a really hard job for our goalkeepers, so we need to be able to win ball out the front.
You talk about that sort of team of 10, you've had people in and out every single week, which you've covered amazingly throughout the rest of the season. But does it then get tricky reaching this sort of crunch time? You've probably only really had 2 or 3 games together with your strongest 10.
Oh, look, it's not ideal. It's not ideal, but we have the capacity to make it work for us. We have a great team, and that's the extended squad as well. And it's not about making it work and the combinations, but it is just about bringing it on the day. It's whoever it might be that's out there on court, they've got to bring it on the day. And Jo said, I'm wrapped for Kate Eddy. That was to get the time that she did out there on court. I'm really wrapped with that. I'm wrapped with Lil.
Yeah, me too.
To be out there for that amount of time and, a goal shooter and goal attack. And I think that's really valuable for us. And Zara and Hannah through that mid-court as well, that change up. So it's been not an ideal year, but you make it work, and I think that we have just really good connections generally.
Yeah, so now you've got to sort of regroup, get ready to face whoever you're eventually playing with depending on the result tomorrow. How's the team, do you really need to sort of rally around each other so that you can bounce back to give yourself a chance to, I suppose, show Thunderbirds what they could have faced in their grand final in a couple of weeks?
Yeah, I guess we'll wait and see about who our opponent will be next weekend, but I probably want to echo what Simone said. For us, it's about having that confidence and belief out on court and really that intimidation factor in defence. So that's something we'll hone at training this week and really polish up our ball skills and our contest at the ball. And I feel like we have the capacity within our team, within our coaching and our support staff to win this premiership, and getting to the grand final is the first step in this final series. So that will be where all our focus will end up this week.
two different opponents you might end up facing. Obviously, you won't find out until tomorrow. Is there a preferred option for you guys next week?
No.
Vixens or Fever, or sorry,
No.
Lightning or Fever?
No. We've just got to, it doesn't matter who it is. We've got to be tenfold, hundredfold than today. And as you said, really tough. But the thing is, we look after each other now. It's a game. We cannot do anything about it. It's acknowledging what we need to from it. We look after each other and get ready to bring it next weekend.
Good luck for next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.